Hey folks, happy Monday. Welcome back. Today we're going to be learning a little bit about acceleration. And I kind of wanted to ask you guys to put in your own words, what comes to mind when you think of the word acceleration? You might have said something along the lines of, well, acceleration, that's like when something starts to go faster. And you'd be right. Kind of like this car. As we apply gas to this car, as we push down on that gas pedal and more gas goes into the engine, the car starts to speed up and the car accelerates. It increases its acceleration. See, acceleration is simply describing how an object's speed or velocity changes, right? Speed kind of means the same thing as velocity. They are a little bit different. It's kind of like good and greater. They're synonyms, right? So if you ever see the word velocity, just understand velocity means the same thing for now as speed. Okay. If an object accelerates, it's going to go faster, like when a car burns gasoline. Can you guys think of any other examples of something accelerating? What if let's say we've got a train. And the train, it's kind of going chugga, 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 chugga. And then it starts to go a little bit faster. Chugga, 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 chugga. As that train starts to speed up, it's accelerating. And those are some kind of clue words that can clue us into the fact that an object is accelerating. If you ever see something like the word faster, or speed going up, or speed increasing, those are clues that an object is accelerating. So what about the reverse? What if an object starts to slow down? Well, we call that deacceleration. Whenever an object slows down, it deaccelerates. Like when a car hits its brakes, that's an example of deacceleration. Okay. I'm going to give you guys a couple of practice problems, and let's see if you can identify if I'm describing something that is accelerating or an object that is deaccelerating. Let's find out. All right, here's our first one. Acceleration or deacceleration. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. A soccer ball rolls through the grass and comes to a stop. Is that an example of acceleration or deceleration? Yeah, this one is an example of deceleration. There we go. And one of the clue words that we have is this ball was rolling. It had motion, it had speed, but then it came to a stop. It lost that speed. Okay, next one. A runner slows down after they finish their race. Is this an example of acceleration or an example of deceleration? What do you think? Good luck. Interestingly enough, this is also an example of deceleration. And one of the cue words that we have is that the runner slows down. That means their speed is decreasing. And so if speed is decreasing, that means it's decelerating. There we go. Okay, let's try another one. A cyclist starts pumping their legs harder so that they go faster. Here, I can make it. There we go. A cyclist starts pumping their legs harder so they go faster. Is this an example of acceleration or deacceleration? What do you think? Good luck. Cool. This one is an example of acceleration. And the way we know that is because they're going faster. Whenever an object's speed increases, it's going to go faster. Cool. Here, I'm going to go and pull up the game that we were playing a few days back. This is the moving man activity. Not everybody played it, but we had a number of students that were able to get this pulled up. And I just kind of want to show you guys a couple of really interesting things. So you'll notice right now that the guy, his position is at point 0. And his speed or his velocity is also 0 meters per second. So what I'm curious is, what do you think is going to happen to this guy's speed if I give him a positive acceleration? Right now, I'm just going to give him an acceleration of 1 because that's easy, right? It's a positive. So what's going to happen to the velocity? Is it going to change? Will it speed up? Will it go backwards? What do you think is going to happen? All right, let's see if you're right. So we can see that the guy is actually starting to speed up. He's moving faster. With every passing second, his speed or velocity increases. Right now it's 3.6. If I let him go a little more, now it's 4.04. So acceleration is whenever a speed or velocity increases. All right, let's try a different set. So this time, I'm going to give him a negative acceleration. Okay, what's going to happen to his velocity or his speed this time around? What do you think? All right, let's find out. Yeah, he's going backwards. And not only that, but as more time passes, he starts to move backwards faster. Right now, he's going at about -2 meters per second backwards, right? But if I let more time pass, that speed, that velocity starts to increase. Now he's going at 3.25 meters per second backwards. Or I guess to the left, depending on how you want to think about it. So that's kind of how acceleration can work. Additionally, let's say, here, let's give him a positive velocity of like 5. But we're going to give him an acceleration of -1. So right now, okay, what direction do you think this guy is going to go? Is he going to go to the left or is he going to go to the right? Yeah, what do you think? Cool. All right, so let's see what happens initially. So when I press the play button, he's got a positive velocity. So he's going to move in a positive direction. Okay. And we're going to give his acceleration just a little bit more juice. There we go. So what do you think is going to happen to his speed over time? Because right now he's got negative acceleration, or he's deaccelerating. So what's going to happen to his speed or velocity over time? Let's find out. Yeah, he started to slow down. And then eventually he started to go backwards. Here, let's check that out again. Let's see what happens. So he's got a positive velocity now. There we go. He's got a positive velocity. And we're going to give him an acceleration of -3 again. Okay, so let's see what happens. He moves forward, and then he starts to slow down. And then he starts to move back. Cool. So that's how acceleration works. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Tuesday is a catch-up day, so I'll talk to you on Wednesday. Bye, folks.